Here I am lazing on a Saturday afternoon with the machines, the heavy-duty 44S front and center there, and then to the left of that in the background is the 4423. So yeah, just doing a little bit of work on the machines and the cloth and the work table and all the rest of it. In this video I talk about just that. Talk a little bit about the machines, talk about the cloth, and also show you the next project I'm going to get into, which will be making a cover for the mini ironing board. So I hope you enjoy this. Thanks for viewing. I appreciate your support. Please subscribe if you're so inclined, and have fun with your machines and your crafts. This video, after we get through the first 5 or 7 minutes intro or whatever, is basically going to be a process of watching me hold the 2 threads securely, lower the foot, lower the needle into the fabric, and then start to stitch by straight stitching forward, back tacking, stitching, back tacking, and then stopping, raising the foot, the needle, pulling the material and thread out, cutting it off, and starting that whole process again. And I do that about at least 3 or 4 times in this video. So just realize when you watch this video that somewhere around the 10-minute mark or beyond, it's pretty much going to be a process of me repeating that pattern. Anyway, enjoy. This is the used Singer 4423 that I bought recently, and I bought this machine and the serger from the same person that was moving to London, England. So this is the information on the back of the 4423. What I'm doing is I've taken off the cover to the bobbin case, that area there, and I'm just checking to see how much dust is in there. Now I know the person sewed a lot and made a lot of things, so I wanted to come in here and just take a look and see how much dust was in here. And there is a fair bit. That's getting off. That's the dust I'm getting off of there, and that's a fair bit. So it's good that I'm in here checking it out to dust it off. I expected that it would be dusty in here because the person was really a working artist. So the other good thing about taking the case out, in addition to removing the dust, is now I'm going to be able to drop a drop of oil right down in here while this area is open. And it's just going to be a drop, so it's not going to be a lot there. So more than enough went in there. The other thing that I did was I also photographed this area before as I took the case out. You can see the hook right there, and I did loosen these 2 screws here on this device here in order to navigate the case out of there. I'm going to see if I can put it back in right now. There we are. So that's how it was. And what I have to do now to make it good, to make it right, is tighten those 2 screws that I loosened. So that's not going to be difficult in the least. Whoopsie daisy, there's a turn there. A turn there. I really loosened it well, didn't I? Now I'll start to tighten this one a little. I see the case settled in there, and I do want to make sure that this one is snug as well. So they're snug. Now let me give it a turn, and there. So that is working as intended. And that will circulate that little bit of oil, that drop or 2 of oil that I put down on the hook stud. Well, I do have to put the throat plate on. There, that needle is as high as it can go. Good. One goes there, one goes there. For now, I just want to get that back together like that. So that's a little bit of work that I did on that machine today. All I have to really be able to do is clean the dust and the little bits of cut thread out of the machine, the thread dust, and oil it, because I'm going to be using these machines a lot. Hope this was interesting to you, checking out this 4423 bobbin area and throat plate. So that's going to be one of my upcoming projects, is to make a cover for the mini ironing board. This is denim. It's fairly thick denim, so I'm not sure that I'm actually going to use denim. That may be too thick for what I need here, but that is going to be my second project. My first project I'm still working on today, actually, which is making the little cloth storage bag pencil case. But I have been watching a number of YouTube channels where the ladies and gentlemen are making ironing board covers, and there's a couple where they even make the mini ironing board cover like I'm going to be doing. So this is the second thing I've done just in the last little while. I'd already did a little bit checking out the dust on that 4423 down there, and over here I have my ironing board with my cloth panels that I'm going to be learning the some more beginner stitches, new stitches. I guess I'm just learning some basics, the whole basic process of put the cloth on the sewing machine bed, hold on to the two threads, the top and the bottom thread, lower the foot, bury the needle, and then hit the pedal and tack and sew. That will come with this project that we're looking at right now, because I'm going to have to sew, a piece of cloth, like to get the elastic on the cloth for the cover. You have to sew all the way around on the cover, not on here. Making the cover will be a lot more sewing. So that's kind of in a nutshell what I'm doing for the next day or two. But I'll get those new stitches. I want to learn a few more of them. And I did actually. Here, I'll show you what I did do that I really had fun with. Was I did some of the different stitches that this machine will do, as far as zigzag and all that sort of stuff. So might be a little difficult to watch to see here, but there's some of them, and there's the other side of them. Anyway, that's what Jebb's doing on this kind of slow, wonderful Saturday evening. Beautiful evening here, Saturday evening in downtown Montreal. Hope you guys are having fun. Enjoy your machines and your sewing and stuff. And thanks for being here. Appreciate your support. Ciao for now. I'm just getting ready to sew. Sew two pieces of cloth together with a straight stitch, and they will become part of the cloths that I use to learn the new stitches, the beginner stitches for sewing. Okay, here we go. This is the first stitching of the evening. So I'm going to hold down that thread, and I'm going to move ahead slowly. I'm watching the 5/8 clearance, seam allowance, and now the needle is going down. So the foot is down. I'm just about to put the needle in. There, that's in. I'm on the 5/8 of an inch thread allowance. So that's better. Practice does make better. Maybe not totally perfect yet, but that's still usable. So there's another panel. Here we are. I'm ready again to do another one. I'm holding onto the thread, the foot is down, the needle is in, and here we go. Needle, foot is up, needle is up, pull it out, clip it off, get the threads from the other end, clip them off, and that one's not too bad either. Kind of straight, pretty close. Have another one here. Here we are on the 5/8. The foot is down. I'm holding onto the thread. The needle is going down. So there is still another 7 minutes of me going through that process that we've just been watching, where I hold the threads down, lower the foot, lower the needle, start sewing, back tack, continue sewing forward, and then back tack, and then stop, raise the foot, raise the needle, pull the cloth and the thread out, and trim. So that's what you're going to see about another 3 or 4 times in the next 7 minutes. And this video ends just under 20 minutes long. So, but thanks for watching. If you want to see how I do on the other 3 or 4 panels that I finish, it's coming up. I'll sign off at the end and say goodbye, but if you're so inclined, please subscribe. I appreciate the help, and hope you guys have fun with your machines and enjoy the next 7 minutes of me learning how to sew. Ciao for now. So there we are, the foot is down. I'm holding on to the thread. The needle's going down. We're maybe on the 1/2 inch instead of the 5/8, but no matter. I'll hold the thread. What happened there? Now let's see what happened down there when it made that noise. I was surprised it ended up stitching. Well, there was a little bit of an issue, but I guess I caught it in time. The thread, I got a handle on the thread in enough time that that's the only error that caused. I really got lucky on that one, because it should have been a bird's nest. But I don't have a lot of previous experience here. This is what, maybe my 8th one or something, my 10th one maybe. But you know, I'm going to have a bunch to iron this evening, and then I can start doing a top stitch, or whatever it's called. I'll have to remember to delete that. Okay, there's my cloth. There's my upper thread, the orange one. There's my lower bobbin thread, the white one. They're in the right place. The cloth is on the 5/8 line. The foot is down. I'm holding on to the threads. There we go. Lift the foot, lift the needle, pull the thread, trim it off. Trim off the other end for the threads. There's another one for the ironing pile. I got one more left. And then if I do those other two, then I'll have 4 more over there. So I got the threads. I got the 5/8 thread allowance. I got the cloth and the needle in the right place. There, the needle's in. The foot is down. The needle's up, the foot is up, pull the thread out and trim it off. Then trim off the other end. There we go. That's it for now. Anyway, take care of yourselves, have fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll be posting something fairly soon. Adios, amigos.